All right, guys, what's going on? I just wanted to talk about something really cool that I found at Wonderfest this year. I was wandering around the dealer's room and happened upon the Michigan Toy Soldier booth, and Ian was there. They're one of his sponsors, and got to talking to him and talking to them, and they were talking about the play markers. I've heard about them, but I haven't tried them or anything, and I've been playing with them a little bit, and these things are awesome. Um, I, I I got the AK real color markers. I've had them for a while. Ken sent them to me. Thanks again, Ken. Um, and these are great. I love these. But if you look at the tip, I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not, but it's like let me zoom a little bit here. It's like I don't know, a felt or a sponge. And when you paint with it, let me find something to paint on real quick. Uh, it's a brush ish tip, and when you paint on it, it's rather stiff. Only the very tip of the brush bends. If you can see what I'm getting the light. I got to get some better lights. Um, there, maybe you can see it now, but it's fairly stiff. It's kind of brush-ish, um, but they're really good. They cover well. They're a whole lot better than the old like bullet style tips. But these, the play markers, um, let me get one out here that I haven't used yet, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. These, if you can, if it'll focus, come on, camera, focus. There we go. See this tip? This is an actual brush. It's not brush-ish. It's an actual brush. And where the AK markers, these are already primed. The paint is already down to the tip. These aren't. As you can see, there's no paint on that tip yet. And let me switch over to the side camera. There we go. And I'll show you what you do. When you get ready to use it for the first time, you take this little cap off the end and you hold this button down and watch the end of the pen. You see the paint coming down, and it just flows down into the pen. It'll drip a little bit at first, and you just take something like this box here, and you just brush with it a little bit, and the paint will saturate the brush. That's all you got to do to prep the pen to be ready to use. Um, I painted this with those. Let me switch back to the top camera. I painted this, the red part, with those pens, and it's just like painting with a brush, because I mean it is a brush, but these things are awesome. I mean, I'm really gonna I got to get some more of these. These are awesome. I got two sets of them. This one has the gunmetal, the red, the ultramarine, the sky blue, silver, and gold, and then this one has emerald, peach, dark orange, medium blue, turquoise, and purple. And I love these things. I mean, the guys over at Michigan Toy Soldiers booth at Wonderfest, they had some little 3D printed resin things, you know, that, and some of these markers laying out that you could kind of play with. And I played with it for a minute, and I had to try them. I had to get some, and these things are too cool. Let me show you how close to just using a brush these are. And in ways, it's better than using a brush because you don't have to keep going back and dipping in the paint. You just take the little pen and you just paint it right on there like that. It's acrylic paint, so it's the same paint that you would be using, you know, with your brush, except it's in a pen. There's no going back and getting more paint on your brush. It's just right here in the pen, and you just paint. Just paint it right on, just like you always would. And there you go. Look at that. That's crazy how good these work. I can't believe how good these things work. You just paint it right on there, just like you're using a regular brush, because it pretty much is a regular brush. You've got a little synthetic brush with a giant paint reservoir attached to it, and you're just painting. I don't know how well the point on the end of these will hold up because, like I said, I just got them this weekend at Wonderfest. But so far, what I've used them, I love them. These things are cool. Look at that. It's just like painting it with a brush. And being an acrylic paint, it's slightly translucent, like most acrylic paints are, especially red. Red is notorious for that. So you can get this kind of fade look into the shadow in between the tanks. But that's just too cool. I just wanted to make a quick little review video of these. Um, I love them. I absolutely love them. These AK markers are something else. I'm glad I ran into the guys over at Michigan Toy and Soldier, and they talked me into trying them because I really like them. I do. This is too cool. I tried a couple of the metallic ones. They have a gunmetal here that is really cool. You just paint it right on there with the little brush tip. And I mean, you don't even get many brush strokes in it because it's like using a regular brush. It's not like using those little bullet point pens or anything like that. You just paint it on, and that looks nice. Wish I could bring my light down a little lower so you could see that better, but focus camera. That looks really nice. The silver one looks really good too. A lot of times metallics in these little pens don't turn out so well because you're just coloring it on with a pen. But these, you're actually brushing it on, and they seem to self level. very well. Look at that. You can see the print lines in it from where it was printed on my 3D printer, but there's no brush strokes. How cool is that? But that's about it. I like these so much that I just wanted to talk about them. They're so cool. Um, that's it for this video. I just wanted to talk about. I just had to talk about them. They're just so cool. I really, really like them. Uh, thank you, Michigan Toy and Soldier, for turning me on to these because I'm going to use these a lot. Um, but that's it. I'll leave a link to Michigan Toy and Soldier in the comments below so that you can get some of these if you want. I highly recommend them. If you like brush painting, you'll like these because it's the same. It's exactly the same. Sometimes when you first prime one of them, there'll be uh, a lot of paint down here in the brush part when you first prime it, and you just have to paint with it for a second and get it thinned out a little bit, use up some of that excess that was running down. You saw that blue one when I primed it, how the paint was running down the side of the brush, until you get the brush saturated and use up the excess that's in the brush. After that, they seem to flow really well. You can just barely paint with them. Here, I'll show you. You can just barely paint with it and you get light coats of paint, or you can press down a little more and you get a little more paint. These things are so cool. And you know how hard it is to cover anything with red, but look how that covers that dark gray. And if it's not enough, if you want it to cover more, you just go back over it, give it another coat, just like you would have to with a regular paintbrush. Give it a second coat and it looks a lot better. That is so cool. I'm loving these. um that's it. I just wanted to talk about them because I was really, really, really impressed with them. I'm really going to enjoy using these, and like I said, I'm going to have to get some more of these sets because these things are freaking cool. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe below if you want to. um Go over and check out our HTM streams. We stream on Wednesday nights. We have the wood stream going on right now. That'll eventually be the Grissom build. Uh, Thursday nights is Jordan's stream over on the Lighting the Stars. Friday night and Sunday afternoon, we do the HTM live stream. Saturday nights, Andrew, Canadian Starship streams. And Monday nights, I stream here on my channel, Mini Monday, painting minis. I'm working on this actually. It's what I'm working on my stream. But I just had to play with these paints. Anyway, and Tuesday night, Bucks Model Mania, he streams. So thanks for checking it out. I appreciate it, guys. Like I said, like and subscribe below if you want. And thanks for stopping by. Have a good one, everyone.